Good morning, welcome to CrochetRocks, and this is another little yarn video. Now this one is a little kind of Hobby Rocks update, as well as a show and tell yarn haul, because this is what I've purchased to stock in my upcoming shop. So it'll be an online shop. So I've bought this time from a company called Signet, and up until this point, really, the only Signet yarn I've really encountered, I've found mostly in high street inexpensive shops. So if they had another range, I never really saw it, because there weren't really many shops that are dedicated to selling yarn, and the ones that we had around my area especially were kind of affiliated to a brand. So we had a lady in our town, our main town, who sold King Cole, and we had another lady who was in the town where I used to live, just on the mainland, selling James C. Brett. But other than that, they didn't really sell anything else. So yeah, the only place I ever found it were maybe in the cancer research shop. They would have the Signet Pato, P-A-T-O, Pato. I don't know how that's pronounced, but it's got a little duck on it rather than a Signet swan, because it's really nice stuff actually. I do have some of it somewhere, and a very nice inexpensive range. I didn't get any of that today. I decided to get stuff that I hadn't really seen readily available in the shops, but I have had, because I bought a little bit online of one of these colours, which I will show you. Now I've just heard Gary come home because he's been out in the shops, so he might pop in. Just keep an eye open for him, or I'll have an ear open. So I got really two different varieties and one little bit of happy mail they sent me this morning that I can show you. So this is one of the children's range, and it's called Kiddies Kaleidoscope, and it's a double knit, and it's 100 grams, and it's this marble kind of yarn. It's got these really beautiful subtle shades. Now I did actually see this in one of the shops in the high street, but it wasn't one of the cheaper ranges, but it was kind of on their shelves. They didn't have these colours though. They were very different then, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Now this is just an, obviously you can see it's got these really subtle lemons and kind of, is that blue and green? There is really right here, you can just about make it out. Let's see if I can alter the colour. That may just about, they are, so there you go, you can just see that very pale kind of pinks. They are really, really pretty. Now this is called Sherbet Dip. Oh my god, for once it was up the right way. That has got to be a first. I'll have to put it in the diary. It is an absolute first. So Sherbet Dip is shade number 262. Now it's a 100 gram ball. It's nicely fat and filled out, so I can imagine that it's got a good meterage, although it may not tell us what it is. This is machine washable to 40 degrees, and I don't think we've got any yardage on there, which is silly, because you know they should, and I know the newer yarns have got it on, which doesn't make any sense to me. That the one they sent me today, one of their new yarns, has it on, and this one, if it's on there, I can't see it. But there is a little swatch you can see. I don't think it, that's my hair, told you I'm molting on my previous video. That's not really a good picture of how it turns out, because it just isn't that dark, but you can see kind of what they're saying, that you've got all these different colours in that spectrum. So isn't that just gorgeous? Now, did I tell you what it was made from? Does it say? I should do. 100% acrylic. It is absolutely lovely, really nice squishy baby yarn, and that's what the band looks like. Really pretty stuff. So I got that one. I also got this one. Isn't that lovely? Now I've had similar yarns in a way to this from Poundland, and I'm not saying it's on a par at all, because this is by far a lot nicer, but these kind of colour schemes I've had before. But I have to say these are a lot nicer because there's an awful lot more pale colours in these, which, you know, is really, really beautiful. We've gone back to normal. This is called Strawberry Ripple, not raspberry, but strawberry. And it's number 264. I wish they'd put on here the meters. Oh, wait, have I found it? 292 meters. I did them a disservice. That is on there. Yards are not on there, but it was under a bit where it was just their company number, and I didn't see it was separate. But isn't that lovely? You've got all these pale pinks and then this lovely strawberry colour coming through. I really, really like that. That is lovely and soft. Really, really lovely and soft. And then I got the blue. Now, what I was trying to say about the Poundland yarn and other yarns that I'd bought, I got blue, but it was no way as nice as this blue. It was bluer, if you see what I mean. It was more of a marbly colour, but this is the strand. You can see it's a good size DK, and this is the blue one. Isn't it lovely? I really want to see what this is like made up. I really do need to see it. Upside down, of course. Normal service has been resumed. This is called Blue Ribbon, number 263. Isn't it gorgeous? So I've got quite a bit of this for my store. And lastly, I decided to get this jazzy little number. This is lovely, isn't it? Now, I've been trying for the longest time to get a replacement for that Robin paint box yarn, because there is a paint box yarn. It looks nothing like the old one, sadly. And yeah, so you can't really find it, but this is kind of like striping is a bit. Now you've got a little swatch again, and this one isn't so dark, so that's quite nice. Did I tell you what it's called? Rainbow Drops. Rainbow Drops is number 267. That is lovely. I really like that one. Oh, beautiful. I will have to do a show and tell of what they're like. Now, this is the new yarn they sent me this morning. I will show you in case you didn't see my blog chat. I asked them to send me a sample of their new yarn, which is in, and it's called Jelly Baby. Now, they've called this Chunky Chenille, but it is not a chunky. It's a super chunky because it is a 6, a bulky 6, which we call a super chunky over here. And you can see the strands are quite a chunky, not a chunky, but a super chunky feel to them. It is really, really nice, this. Look at that lovely mint green. That is really, really pretty. Now, as I said, it is a 6. So what else have we got? 120 meters, 131 yards. They show the yardage on this one. And the number is 009 mint tea. Lovely. So that is the, yeah, there we go. And they sent me just this white one to look at in the glitz, but it is called Glitter Chenille. Jelly Baby Glitter Chenille. Yeah, very nice. It's got that lovely chenille feel. Not quite as squishy soft as the James C. Brett Flutterby, but then not much is. King Cole Dew Yummy, which is as soft but fatter, I'd say. The James C. Brett is thinner a little bit. So this is called, so that is the new range. I haven't bought this. This is just a sample that they've sent me for those two balls. So they do have a massive range, and I did show some of the samples they sent me a little while ago. And there are some yarns there that I really like and I will get. But for now, this order, I concentrated on the yarn that I absolutely love from them. And that is the Boho Spirit, which, you know, I have always loved this Boho Spirit. Now, I've not used it as much as other yarns. It always reminds me of the Red Heart Unforgettable, and it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't made exactly the same, you know, from the same machine. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, really. But this is Boho Spirit, if it was branded for us under this, guys. Now, this is 100% premium acrylic, 100 grams, and there's 240 meters, And it is upside down, of course. This colour is called Sapphire, which is 6334 Sapphire. And I've got a feeling this is an Aran weight. This is classed as a 4 weight. I'm trying to find the little symbol. Had the little symbol on the last yarn. I like a bit of consistency, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Just if you wouldn't mind. But it's not there. Now, it is classed as an Aran. There is a little swatch there when it's made up, but that's how it comes up knitted. Now, I have used one of these, as I said before. It wasn't the Sapphire. It was, I believe, is it this one? Hang on just a minute. Sorry, that was just Gary coming in. And he bought me a present, so, you know, most welcome. I'll show you that in a sec. So this one is the one that I've had before. Isn't that stunning? Now, I made a mini skirt. I don't know if you guys remember. I made those have been with me for a long time. I made a mini skirt with this and black and did alternate rows, and it looked stunning. Look at those colours. Aren't they just breathtaking? Now, this one is called Zest. Zest, and oh, I love this one a lot. They make some absolutely gorgeous colours in this. I'm just looking at this, but no, everything else is the same anyway, so I won't have to read that out again. But this is the colours that are in it, because you can't always see them. Little stray one there. Can't always see them from the band, you know, from looking like this, every single colour, but they are shown there. Just gorgeous. Now, this is Zest. Zest was the one that I've used, but there are so many that I coveted. Absolutely. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And these are all the colours that are in there. But wow, this one, I just turned it up the right way only to find it was the wrong way. It's called Moonbeam, 6082 Moonbeam. But wow, I just love this one. It is gorgeous. Look at all those beautiful colours. Moonbeam, that's not all. Wait till you see this one. This just blew my head off. Look at that. Wow. Look at those colours. I just had to get loads of all of this, which is why I didn't get too many different varieties, because I spent most of my time just getting all these ones, because they're just so nice. I will get more, obviously, I will. This is so squishy soft. I haven't mentioned that. Premium acrylic, so it is. And I think this might be up the right way. 6801, it's called Indie. Indie. But it is breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. So get off of those mystical colours for a second, and we have this one. Look at that. They're kind of dreamy, aren't they? Just dreamy, beautiful colours. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love this one so much. And it doesn't give you a good representation of the vibrancy of the colours, but those are the colours that are shown in it. Are we up the right way? Are we? No. Yes, we are. This is 6283 Harmony. Harmony is beautiful, isn't it? Wow. I love that one. That's Harmony. And then there's this one, of course, which is, again, absolutely beautiful. Got a stray little thingy I'll poke in. Look at that. Wow. It's just amazing. This is beautiful stuff. It really is. This is a show of all the colours that are in there. So they've got this really nice kind of orange colour, which you can just see poking out there a little bit. Like a lighter one. Wow. Okay, get this up the right way. This is called Cosmic. 6622 Cosmic. And it is well and truly cosmic. Cosmic. As Del Boy used to say, cosmic. Now, as I've shown you a bright one, I'll show you yet another subtle one, but this is just gorgeous. Look at that. Whoa, that is so pretty. Just so pretty. Now, this one is called 6517 Breeze. and it is just beautiful. Look at that. I love Breeze. It is really stunning. There's a representation of all the colours in there, but you can just see that is so pretty, so pretty. Now this one is the last one. Look at that one. I could just use these for decoration purposes, just put them on my shelves for ornaments because they are beautiful. Now this one is called 6923 Festival, and this is the one that always sells out the first. Always sells out first. And the reason I didn't put this order in earlier was because I was waiting for it to come back in stock. But this is Festival, and you can understand why. You can just see picture in your mind people at festivals wearing that. Isn't it beautiful? So Festival is 6923, and that's all I have for you. Well, I say all. It's more than enough. I bought lots of it. So what did Gary buy me? I've been struggling of late uploading things, and I managed to find an old ruler, but he bought me a ruler, and knowing how much I love stationery, he bought me some books. So I've got 1, 2 books, which is brilliant because I need some dedicated books to writing in stuff for HobbyRocks, which is great. So that's brilliant, isn't it? Well, I hope you like my yarn. I absolutely love that yarn. It is gorgeous, and it does absolutely remind me of Red Heart Unforgettable, and I would say that if it isn't the same, I can't believe it wouldn't be. Everything about it is so similar, but it is gorgeous. Look at those colours. I can't get them all out and show you. My hands are not big enough, but let me know what was your favourite. I find it hard to pick one. When I first saw them, Festival on the book, on the shade book, and on the screen, Festival was my favourite. But there's just, when you pick one up and you see the depth of colours in there, it's like, this is my new favourite. And then you move on, and this is my new favourite, and then you move on, and you can't have them all, but they're just all so pretty. Do I seem excited? I am excited. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. Now, I do have a channel that's dedicated to HobbyRocks. It hasn't got a great deal on it yet. There's only about 4 updates and an announcement video. And I really do need to do a few more, so watch out for those. I've got other things to show you as well. Some cross-stitching and puzzles and children's stuff that I've got for my shop. So thanks for watching, as I said, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, everyone.